Good evening, everybody. Good night, or no, good evening. I think is what you say when you say hello.
Talking Dirty
with Maestro.
Not just numbers,
not just stats.
it's about what they mean.
I'm going to send to you the information.
Talking Dirty.
Hello and welcome to Talking Dirty with your boy. Me. Hopefully that was good with everybody. Hopefully everybody's safe. Getting ready for another great weekend of SimWorld Prep. Two wonderful weekends in a format that I absolutely love. And before I get to that, again, I want to say thank you for supporting our offerings here in SimWorld Sports that so many of you listen to the other pods, J-Rock show, Around the Table, my personal favorite with Ian the Fat Man, or like I call him, my fun size boo. That you guys do that. You guys give us feedback on what you want to hear, what you want to hear more of. It means the world. It absolutely means the world. So just got to say thank you. On the table of what's going on now, I think a lot of expectations were for a couple of teams that aren't quite living up to that. The Breakers addressed that with Jay Midoriya off to a slow start. It's going to happen. They're going to develop. They're coached too well. They're led too well. There's too many good things that are going to happen for that team. But Atlantis really showed us something this weekend, particularly behind the play of Bjorn Janssen. And getting a chance to watch him from game to game, not only do what he needed to do, but to do what the team needed to do or needed him to do, just shows you how his game is growing and the type of impact player that he can be across the table. As we look at that, the one thing I love about this particular format is that we see the teams throughout the day get better. And by that, I mean this. You work all through the week. You guys know this. You work all through the week. You get your game together. You get the parts of your game together, and you implement them once the clock starts ticking and it starts to count. And the fact that you have more than one game a day guaranteed gives you an opportunity to really pull those skill sets together. And trust me when I tell you, it's going to pay off for you at the next level. What your coaches have planned for you, what your coaches have you doing, all those other things that are going down right now, really huge, really important. Stay with that, trust that, believe the process, let it work. One of the teams that I'm really looking forward to see this weekend, of course, is Gulf Coast Lockdown with Kai Killens and Ensemble. The idea that this team has had a multitude of expectations upon them as a team and as a unit, to see how it's going to play out this particular weekend in their home turf and the battle in the bayou, homie. I tell you, that's what we got to do. They say bon ton roulé, man. It's going to be really nice. I know I've always had a spot in my heart for Gulf Coast just because lived in New Orleans for a long time and saw the talent on the team always being there, but just not quite kind of crossing over. So let's see how that happens here this weekend, as well as a few other teams that we'll talk about when we get to the other side.
Thank you for listening to the Maestro. Want to get involved? Bring it.
Drop in discord.gg/simworldhoops.
If you have the brain, join as a coach. If you have the game,
join as a player.
See the game, be the game.
game.
Now, back to the Maestro.
Sorry, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And welcome back to Talking Dirty with your boy. A few things I'm looking forward to this weekend, just to see how it's going to play off. Some teams have already had a tournament under their belt. Some teams are playing for the first time. There's going to be an interesting balance in that. I'm looking to see what Lecture Drive is going to do in terms of how they're going to be able to sort of match their lineups this weekend. It's going to be really interesting to see how the coach is going to play that out. I'm also really looking forward to see what Showtime is going to bring to the table, given that this will be the first year without players that were getting quite a bit of media attention because of who they were and how they played. So that should be really interesting for us to see how they're going to bring their game to the table here this weekend. We've already seen what the Reigning Trays are able to do. Very impressive across the table. Is that going to continue? If there's one player that I'm really looking forward to seeing this weekend, Maestro loves him some bigs, right? So Orion Tume of the AT Aliens, I want to see where his game is going to go in terms of, with what he has around him, how much we can see him put himself in a position to be the impactful player that I think we all know he can be. Orion already has a target on his back because of his size and his athleticism and what he's able to bring to the table. So I'm not making it more difficult for him, I don't believe. And if I am, Orion, just, yell at your boy. Get me straight. But I wouldn't say it if I didn't feel it was true, in that this weekend I think is a great opportunity to see him back to back to back to back as far as the AT Aliens are going to be able to go. I know there's other talent on the team, or there's other talent being paid attention to on the team, but it'd be interesting to see how far he's going to be able to take them and where he's going to be able to bring them. I think we get a chance to see a true big led team, if I could say it that way, this weekend. Not that I want old school basketball back. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I just can't wait to see what he's able to do against all the talent down there in the Bayou this weekend. So appreciate you guys checking out. You know what's up. Holla at your boy. Let me know what you think. Let me know what else you want to hear about. We're going to get into a lot more of the tournament plays as we go on. Get your boy up, right? And let's get all these cats talking about my Jets. My Jets. Okay? Mine. All right? About Aaron Rodgers this. And this one did that. Blah, 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 blah. Well, let me tell you something. Let's get this out of the way right now. First of all, I don't care.
I need to talk to somebody.
Thank you for listening to Maestro.
Thank you again for checking out Maestro. Drop a tag below and give us a piece of your mind. See you next time.
Well, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.